Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As per 90-Day Fiancé rumors, Colt Johnson is about to have his leg amputated while he is being nursed back to health after his latest life-threatening injury by co-star Cortney Reardanz. Colt has been in the news for his split with Vanessa Guerra and his subsequent franchise comeback. Colt, who had been teasing his return to the franchise for a few months, now even sparked romance rumors with a surprising cast member. Cortney from Florida is a real estate agent. Cortney was first seen in 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 1 in 2017. Cortney was in a long-distance relationship with Spanish actor and model Antonio Millan. Cortney hasn't managed to leverage her star power as a 90-Day Fiancé cast member since then. However, is her romance with franchise villain Colt going to make her relevant again? After all, it's not just Colt that 90-Day Fiancé star Cortney was recently romancing from the cast. Cortney and Antonio had met online and flirted on text messages before deciding to meet in person. Cortney flew to Spain to meet Antonio, but once she arrived there, she realized Antonio wasn't really into her. Cortney had wondered if Antonio was a catfish, but the situation here was worse. Antonio took Cortney along with him to a beauty pageant he was judging instead of treating her to a date. Antonio didn't look like he was with Cortney for a green card, but he may have used her to come on the show and get exposure for his modeling career. Antonio was a player. However, Cortney was also at fault for expecting Antonio to act like he was her boyfriend of several years when they had barely spent any time together in person. Antonio had never made any promises to Cortney, yet she complained about how he didn't want a future with her. As Cortney still stayed and tried to make it work, she started to come across as more and more desperate. She was obviously blind to the red flags, but somehow decided to call it quits over FaceTime because she was frustrated by Antonio's reluctance to commit. Cortney's next 90-Day Fiancé stint was on 90-Day Fiancé, self-quarantined in 2020. The show documented the lives of cast members as they quarantined themselves at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. Except that Cortney was quarantined at the house of a man named Andy for 3 weeks. This time, Cortney was refusing to commit to Andy, who already considered her his girlfriend. She was creeped out by how stalkerish Andy felt when he was putting their photo on his screensaver or photoshopping their photo above the fireplace. Interestingly, Cortney and Andy were engaged by May 2020. Cortney shared an Instagram story where she claimed she was getting married to Andy in August 2020 and had already sent out wedding invitations to close friends. However, Cortney and Andy never married. Andy was spotted on a date with Anfisa Arkhipchenko at a soccer game in Los Angeles in September 2021. Cortney was later dating a Pakistani man named Mustafa, who she went to meet in Malaysia, but the romance didn't work out. She was seemingly single after she met a different man named Elvis. By October 2024, 90-Day Fiancé blogger Sojaboy posted a confirmed list of cast members who will appear in an upcoming spinoff based on the 90-Day House concept. Cortney will be joining Tiffany Franco, Rob Warren, Chantel Everett, Usman and Umar, Jennifer Terrazona, Tim Malcolm, and Colt in the show, which was filmed in October in Mexico. Similar to 90-Day, The Last Resort, this show has single cast members who get therapy for their failed relationships, and will also get to meet new single men and women to see if they can start fresh romances on camera. However, Cortney supposedly sparked a romance with Colt. Colt injured himself while filming and almost died from breaking the same leg that he'd broken while filming Last Resort. Sojaboy claimed that Colt needed a place to stay and rehabilitate after his injury, so he went to live with Cortney in Florida. By November 2024, 90-Day Fiancé update shared that while she was nursing him back to health, Cortney did not know that Colt was dating 2 other Brazilian women. As per John Yates, it appears Colt and Cortney started fighting a lot, and Cortney seemingly kicked Colt out of her parents' house. A different post by Shabuti mentioned that Cortney was actually flirting with Usman on social media before she joined the 90-Day House cast. They were a potential item when Usman and Cortney went to Mexico, and he was her romantic partner on the show. However, Cortney supposedly dumped Usman for Colt when she got there, just because Colt is a bigger name in the 90-Day Fiancé universe. It remains to be seen what happens next in Cortney's life and if she will go back to Usman now that things are over between her and Colt.